bigger and better. One of the unfortunate things in the city of Shreveport is that people are not used to a lot of live entertainment. You got a lot of talent. Renee is one of the most talented singers in North Louisiana. We got Miss Nina, who is one of the best spoken word artists and writers in the entire country. We got a lot of talent in Shreveport, but unfortunately, a lot of the other folks don't support each other, and that's an unfortunate thing. But it doesn't matter how many numbers that are there, we keep on plugging away. Yeah. Poetic X is the #1 poet in all of North Central Louisiana, and he's going to share some of his stuff tonight as we keep on rolling. He's the poet laureate for the city of Shreveport, and we just have to keep on supporting this guy. People like Nina, who's going to be writing her book, but she stops being lazy. And myself, when I stop being lazy, but at the end of the day, I want to thank you guys for coming out. There's a lot of food. You got the agenda for tomorrow. We have the benefit concert at Dee's Lounge on North Market. And then Saturday, that's a big deal. We do 2K Health Walk, Health and Wellness Fair. We got Body by O doing aerobics. We got vendors. We got Vicky Baker. We got Windstorm. We got Renee is performing. What's your name? Renaissance. Yeah, Renaissance. And we got a whole bunch of folks. Poetic is doing his thing, and Lee Marvin is doing comedy. We got a comedy tribute by Bernie Mac. We got a Michael Jackson benefit performance. A whole bunch of stuff. Bring the kids. We got some bouncing houses and black trail riders and motorcycles, and everybody just come together to celebrate this wonderful occasion. And all it costs some canned goods. We ain't charging no money. You see all this food for free tonight, so you eat up. And again, thank you for coming out.
Awesome. Kudos to you. You know, it's an awesome thing to be a visionary, and there's enough in this big, great world that we have for everybody to progress and be who they are. Don't stay in your lane and just achieve those things that are important to you. Okay, well, I'm moving right along, and we're going to open this thing up with Miss Crystalline Whitaker. So welcome to the stage, Miss Crystalline Whitaker. Now you know, before you get started, isn't she lovely? We want to know something about you. So tell us something good.
I didn't know I was going to be first. That's one thing. And I guess a good thing I'm in college and I'm going to graduate in August, and I'll be an English teacher. I'm happy about that. And I'm not as seasoned as you all in writing. I've only been writing for like 2 years and really trying to do it, so don't do me too bad. You know, I stumbled a little bit.
Well, that is that. Y'all show Miss Crystalline some love and some encouragement, and we are all ears.
Can y'all hear me? Yeah.
Yes.
I don't like using microphones.
Okay.
Well, I'll keep it.
Because I'm country and I don't. All right. All right. Brown skin. I'm tired of being self-conscious. Society has swayed me to think that my skin is inferior. However, reality shows me that resembling the hue of the earth shows God gave me purpose. Being his vessel, I have a show as clay, awaiting the heavenly potter's hands upon me, shaping and molding me into his masterpiece. The dirt that we take for granted also graces my flesh. Soil that holds the seeds from which generations flow. In that soil are the remains of martyrs who risked life and limb just for us to have the liberty we have today. Brown skin. I'm tired of being ashamed. True story. I went to Forever 21 and overheard and witnessed a fight between two black women. I don't know what it was about. However, everybody looked upon them. We came to the front of the store just to see how close we could get to the action. Brown skin, I was ashamed. Why is being a public spectacle our desire? For generations now, we favored vanity over our Christianity. We favored our flesh over being blessed, and I wonder when it will end. Yearning for our four-parent spirits to rekindle in our souls and ignite a revival within us. I'm longing for Tubman's selfless determination. I'm longing for Douglas's fearless boldness. I'm longing for Du Bois's spiritual intelligence. I'm longing for Miss Parks' unwielding resistance. I'm longing for Dr. King's peaceful protest, along with the countless others that I cannot name due to time or for their anonymous sacrifice. I'm longing for these souls to come back into me, but I just don't see it happening. God, we thank you for these men and women. At times we forget, but God, we thank you for these men and women. And every now and then, you remind me that our inherent drive is not dead. But God, we ask that you would push us and give us the push that we need to push this world to what you would have it to be. Remind us to love our kids. Not just our biological ones, but all of them. Remind us to love our neighbors. Not just the ones that pick up our mail when we go out of town, but all of them. Remind us to love our enemies. Not just the ones who come and apologize. Not just the ones who shower us with flowers, but even those who we never see again. Remind us to love ourselves. Not just when we're popular. Not just when we have on the coolest clothes. Not just when we have a bank account full of money. But remind us to love and respect ourselves all the time. But most important, God, remind us to love you. Not just when we're up. Not just when our income tax is a bit more than what we thought. Not just on Sundays when we're at church. Not just on Wednesdays at Bible study if we decide to come. Not just when you give us another birthday. But God, remind us to love you every time you give us breath again. Remind us to love you a bit more every time we inhale. God, remind us that one day we can be able to fill the shoes of Tubman, to fill the shoes of Douglas, to fill the shoes of Du Bois, to fill the shoes of Parks, to fill the shoes of Kings, to fill the shoes of those that I can't name due to time or due to their anonymous sacrifice. God, remind us that you made us for a purpose. And then we can make you proud.
Yes, yes!
So I don't think that I would be mistaken to say that you can never claim to not be seasoned, because just from listening to you, that's been on the inside of you for a very long time, huh? And before you, inside your dad.